We are now really at the last 5 rounds of the stage of the league, and now we have finals because we will have very difficult games, up and down, and we need to prepare our referees. They have to be ready for those very, very important games, and that's why we gather again our people here to have consistency and uniformity in all remaining games of this league.
ومع احتدام المنافسة في الأمتار الأخيرة من الدوري تحتدم معها الضغوط على الحكام واللجنة التي يرأسها نافارو منذ 4 سنوات، وما زالت تنال انتقادات كبيرة من الجماهير والوسط الرياضي.
Because decisions are somehow human. Sometimes it's subjective, and some people don't feel comfortable with the decision, the final decision taken by the referees. But if I look 4 years back and I see now where we reached a lot of success, a lot of improvement, and the feedback I get from the clubs when I meet them and from other people in the football environment is very positive. We see it also in the international appointments. 4 years ago, no Saudi referee was appointed in any international bigger competition. Now we have established Saudi referees in FIFA, in AFC, now we have.
ورغم العمل الكبير الذي يقوم به نافارو وفريقه في لجنة التحكيم، إلا أن الأخطاء التحكيمية لا تزال حاضرة وفي بعض الأحيان تكون مؤثرة على نتائج المباريات.
If mistake happen, don't think I'm happy. We are angry because some mistakes you can avoid, some mistakes sometimes you can understand. So these kind of things, we as coaches or referees, of course, we also get angry if a mistake happens. We have contacts with clubs and they say we don't like, etc. We respect every opinion, even your opinion, we respect. But at the end is always the referee committee who takes the final decision on the appointments. They have, let's say, the right to give their opinion. It's normal. This is football. Imagine if in football nobody can say his opinion. We stop. So it's normal that everybody has to have his opinion he can say, and if it's a complaint about anything, we are open also for you media. We always say come here to our debriefings and you see what we are doing. The same for the clubs.
انتقادات الأندية وخبراء التحكيم لا تتوقف على قرارات حكام الساحة، بل طالت أيضا حكام تقنية الفيديو التي يعتبر البعض أن أداءها أضعف من باقي الكوادر التحكيمية.
That's why we have to come back together. Considerations with examples, so we have again uniformity and consistency. This is the main approach. But I would not say, like the experts on TV say, that we have a VR problem. We definitely don't have a VR problem in our country. Sometimes they still commit mistakes. This is true, and we also said it in media. But I would not say it's a big problem that we have a VR problem. Not at all.
اجتماعات اللجنة وتدريباتها لا تتوقف على الجوانب التقنية فقط، بل تعمل أيضا على تطوير الجانب النفسي للحكم وكيفية إدارة المباراة والتحكم في انفعالات اللاعبين.
I see improvement. We still can improve more. But if I go back 2-3 years and I see now our referees, how they manage the games, how the personalities on the field of play, I see a lot of improvement. A top referee smiles in the field of play with the players. Sometimes he smiles and sometimes strong with you. It depends on the situation because he needs to understand football. And a top referee must understand this and say, okay, now we calm it down and then we talk. Yeah? These are certain details and we have a huge improvement in this because we have experts from abroad who came here to work on this with clips on the field of play, how to deal with mobbing, we call it mobbing. Many players come to you to how do you do this? And we train this on the field of play. You know, if an international referee comes here, he gets money. When this money must be comparable with what he gets in UEFA competition. Otherwise, you know, he's missing a league game in his country, sometimes missing an international game. So we have to have approximately the same amount. We cannot compare with the match fees a local referee gets here. We cannot, it's not logical. But for sure, there is no impact on the psychology of a local national Saudi referees, knowing that an international gets more than him.
وإلى جانب اختلاف الأجور بين الحكام المحليين والأجانب تظهر اختلافات أخرى، وبالتحديد إذا ما ارتكب الحكام أخطاء أثرت في نتيجة المباراة فالحكم المحلي يعاقب والأجنبي لا سلطة للجنة في فرض العقوبات عليه.
We have to differentiate between international referees and Saudi referees. If an international referee commits a mistake, but a mistake which has an influence on the final result, not a missed yellow card, not a missed throw-in, not a missed free kick or corner kick, key match incidents which has an influence on the final result. These are the big mistakes. If an international referee does such a mistake, we cannot punish him. I always talk to the referee, talk to the director of referee in his country and of the confederation where he's coming from. Then it's up to them to do something. If a referee did a really big mistake, I will not invite him again. This is clear. To protect him and to protect our league, this is clear. Now, a Saudi referee, when he does a big mistake, we punish him, we sanction him. We sanction him. He does not have a game at the next round. This is clear. It might happen sometimes that if you do, as a referee, today a mistake, you should be punished in the next round. But the next round you are appointed because two reasons. The appointment is already done, or for this specific game, we need you as referee in this game. Because if you do a big mistake, doesn't mean that you are now the worst referee in the world. Because mistake can happen. But we need you in this specific game. That's why the suspension will be then delayed for one round.
ورغم العقوبات التي تفرضها اللجنة على الحكام السعوديين واستبعاد بعض الحكام الأجانب، إلا أن الأندية والوسط الرياضي ينتقد عمل اللجنة بشكل مستمر ويتهم بعض الحكام بالانحياز لفريق على الآخر.
I would not say that the club is criticizing, you're always for this team or this team. No. What the clubs want is, again, consistency and uniformity in the decision-making of referees. If you give a foul there, please give a foul there. If you give a red card here, in the next game for the same foul, give a red card. This is consistency and uniformity. But this is a thing in football everywhere in the world. If you go to another country, and if they criticize something, it's always because, last round this was a penalty and this round is not penalty. Why? And in Saudi Arabia the same, because sometimes small details different, and sometimes, but very few, is a mistake. I'm not involved in what is going on in a club. I see when a club is complaining or just want to discuss, we really discuss about situations. Penalty, no penalty, red card, no red card, management, whatever. And to be honest, it's not my business to discuss what's going on in a club, if they have problems or not. To be honest, I don't care, because my responsibilities are the referees, and we always want to have the best performances so the clubs are happy.
إرضاء الأندية ليس بالأمر السهل في كرة القدم، وبالتحديد مع الضغوطات التي تضعها الأندية وجماهيرها على الحكام. ويرى نافارو أن انتقادات التحكيم في البطولات السعودية أمر طبيعي ويحدث في جميع البطولات العالمية.
Saudi Arabia is not a country where all the mistakes happen only there. Who has to analyze the situation. And this is something the fans must understand, and important is that the fans also must understand that the referees are neutral. They're not fans of a club, they're not against a team or something like this, because I was also a referee. When I did a mistake against your club, it doesn't mean the next time I have your club, I give you a penalty. This will be a double mistake, you understand? Never think like this, never think like this.
4 سنوات قاد فيها نافارو مسيرة تطوير الحكام السعوديين ليكونوا من ضمن النخبة العالمية المدرجة ضمن قوائم الفيفا، والآن في 2024 تعتمد الفيفا 27 حكما سعوديا، بينهم 3 حكام سيدات هن هبة العويضي وشهد محمد وريم البيشي.
We are investing a lot in development of women refereeing, and we see improvement step by step. We still have a lot to improve on fitness, on tactical, on management, etc., etc. But we are on the right way. We are on the right way. We see improvement. We see improvement. This is the most important things.